Time passes by. Oh yeah, so I tried starting a band, but they didn't really know how to play. I ended up having to teach them the instruments, so that was kind of a fail. But
what kind of like what did they play? What did you train?
Like one of them was learning guitar, so I was like, okay, you can be in the band, and except then I had to teach him guitar because he didn't really know anything, and the other guy was like, oh yeah, I play drums, but then I ended up having to teach him.
You didn't really play drums.
Like,
so you did this all yourself, like you learned sing yourself and stuff like that?
Yeah.
How was that? How did you do that?
I kind of just started singing
and listen to yourself.
Yeah, but well, I started to. It was easy for me to pick up the other instruments since I had a strong foundation with piano. But I did take drum lessons for a month and guitar lessons for a month, just to see what it'd be like to have lessons. But I felt like I didn't really need to for what I was doing.
When do you remember posting something on YouTube that you were really proud of?
It was probably the Kesha cover, because that got me the most recognition. I was I'm a really awkward, quiet kid, or I was throughout high school. I still kind of am now. You can probably tell. But so no one really knew about me until my junior year when I put up that Kesha cover, and then they're like, oh wow, this kid plays music. So I'm probably most proud of that.
So you're famous around the school when you're junior year,
Kinda, yeah.
Kinda? What Kesha song was it?
Your Love Is My Drug.
So what other stuff did you post on YouTube?
Yeah, just mostly originals and a few covers. But then, right now, I'm starting to head in a completely different direction. I'm starting to learn how to do electronic music. Basically, all pop music these days are all electronic. So, there's so many possibilities that you could do with it. So I just thought I should start learning how to do that. For one of my first videos, it was this you suck. And then it got a lot of negative, thumbs down, so that made me kind of happy.
Sorry to hear that. Was it a cover or?
Oh, it was an original song called Megan Fox.
Megan Fox?
Yeah. It was kind of weird how I wrote songs in high school. With Megan Fox, I kind of I didn't even mean to write it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna write an epic song today. And then I sat down with my guitar for 5 hours. I couldn't come up with anything. And then I went up to my room, I decided to give up. But then it just popped in my head Megan Fox, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then I just started building off the chorus, which popped up in my head, and then I just built off it to make the verses. That's usually how a lot of my songs came together.
Do you want to do college shows and stuff like that too? You're doing the open mic day, right?
Yeah, I'll do it with the two other people on the floor, Griffin and Margot.
Music has been a part of my life since I was very little. My whole family is really. My mom sings, my dad sings, and my mom plays piano. So I grew up with music. So I kind of just took it on, and I've been singing ever since.
Cool. How about you?
I mean, music's obviously really big in my life too. My dad grew me up listening to a lot of different types of music. So I don't know, just some point when I was in elementary school, I just wanted to pick up the guitar, and I did. So yeah.
So why don't you all talk to me a little bit about how you guys met? How did you start collaborating? Because this doesn't always happen on a floor, people meeting up like this. So.
I know one of the kids on our floor, he also played guitar, but he moved this semester. He was saying to me, he's there's another kid on our floor, Radd, who plays guitar, and you play, so we should play. And I was like, yeah, definitely. And so one night, just Radd and I were playing, and then Margot came in the room, and she's I don't know.
I was just you guys play guitar, I'm in on this.
Yep. And so we started jamming.